Hello, my Facebook friends. Nomawele, I'm a twin. I'm from Lusikisiki in the Eastern Cape in South Africa. I just want to tell you a bit about me, my journey with my publishing company called Kwazithina Publishers. Kwazithina Publishers' journey began in 2019, where I was writing my own book called Abortion by the Womb of Democracy. I just wanted to own my rights, to walk my journey, because it was a story of my life. So I decided to use the company that I already registered. I registered it as Tina Siyakwazi, but I decided to trade as Kwazithina Publishers. It is named after my two kids, Tina Njongo and Kwazi Njongo. Those are my kids, so I combined their name Kwazi and Tina to make it Kwazithina. Our journey began in 2019 in October when I published the book called Abortion by the Womb of Democracy. At that time, I did not know that I'm entering the publishing space. All what I know, I wanted to own my rights, that's all. Then last year, 2020, I still did not know that I'm a publisher. It was not yet in my mind, until I asked my kids to write their own books. There's a quote that says, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. My single step began in 2019. At that time, I did not know, but now look at me now. I've published now books, and our family is increasing. It's never sink in my mind. It was never my plan that one day I would be a publisher. But one thing that I always knew was one day I would write a book. Since I was young, before the age of 4 years, I used to like to write using my 4 fingers like this when we are playing, And I also loved writing using charcoal. I will use anything that I see. I will not focus on playing. Even when we are playing, I used to neglect my peers when we are playing. So I think that was when my writing journey begins. But then I did not think, nobody thought that I would write one day, though they were jokingly saying Umabalana at that time. And then at the age of 16 years, what happened, I started to write poetry, I started to write essays, and I started to write short stories. After matric, I neglected completely the thing of writing. Then again, what happened, I began the love of reading, which provoked the writing inside me. Even though that I knew as early as 2008 that I would write the story of my life, but I just postponed it. I kept on postponing until I read a book called Nothing Left to Steal by Mzilikazi wa Africa. It provoked a writer in me. Then I started writing my book, and I did not know that I'm capable of writing until I started to take a pen and write and finish. So that's how my journey of writing begins, which also influenced the birth of Kwazithina Publishers. So Kwazithina Publishers have managed to publish about 12 books now. One of the books is Inhlupheko Yam Yandenza Inhlekisa, a book written by this lady Author Veliswa Mroqoza, intombazane yale eMonfre. Veliswa, can you tell us more about you? How did your journey start? Okay. Yeah.
Thanks. Veliswa, as by this is from eMonfre. Elukangeni Manjali Mahlabanga Magalele. Veliswa uqale ukubhala amabali ngo-2017. In fact, 2017 ndiwabhala kuFacebook. But ndiqale ndizihlalela. It was just nje into yokuhlala ndihlalela ndibhala. Up until nje ndibhala nje. Kwakhona abantu bangiqhubeka ukubhala. Amabali wakho ayafundisa, so ndaqala ndabhala ke until now. So far ndisabhale on Facebook 6 and including 8 ke ngoku ended up publish. This is my first book.
Yeah. What inspired you to write?
Indlela abantu abawuthanda ngawo umsebenzi wami. And indlela abaphila ngayo. ngokomphefumulo, spiritual, emotional and physical, because indlela izinto endizibhalayo xesha elininzi ndibhala izinto ezenzekayo ekuhlaleni, andithethi ngezinto like into endirhalela uba zenzeke ezenzeka le andingazi, but ndithetha ngezinto ezenzeka around mna, yabona. So yiyo into yenze ukuba ndiqhubeke benalaa wokubhala, because abantu bayaphila ngokubhala ukufunda iidayari zam.
So what kept you ukuthi uqhubeke ubhale kuze kube ngoku, and what are the benefits oye waba nazo ngokubhala ku-Facebook?
Into eyandenza uba ndibhale, like into endiqhube more ukubhala ku-Facebook, it's because okay, ndiyabhala la mabali ndiwabhala ndadicide ukuba mandibhale ngobam ubomi.
Yeah.
So ndabhala ngobam ubomi, and then after ndibhale ngobam ubomi ndifile okay nda-healed.
Yeah.
Kwizinto endidlule kuzo, yabo. So ngokuya ubhala uyaphola ngaphakathi. So nami ndayiqonda uba mandibhala xa bethi nabo bayaphola, it means beva ngolu hlobo endivakala. So even if nomsindo umuntu oke wanengxaki ze-anger, yabo. So when ndinomsindo, I used to ndisike, yabo. Ngumsindo wami lo. Xa ndinomsindo ungathi ngaphuma igazi andithethi, but ngokubhala noma njengoba sendibhala njengoba ndiyakhupha ngaphandle ndithi.
Yeah.
So ndiyayilibala laa nto, ayiphindi ind-affect again, because ngokuthula njengoba ndithulile nje uba uyandibulisa ndiyakulesha nje kakubi. So ukubhala kundincede kakhulu
to heal, to put down your thoughts.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ndike ndeva ungathi wathula namalento ne-awards ku-Facebook. Can you tell us more about the Mama Awards? Yeah, kwenzakalani? What happened?
Mama Awards ndisibone ku-Facebook.
Yeah.
So ukubona kwami okay, abantu basuggested uba mandingenelele. I was like, guys, zizinto zabantu abafundile mani into ze-awards, and ezabantu babalulekile, yabo. Bendizithatha kanjani uzusijongela phansi, but ke ndazama ndangena. To my surprise, njengoba ndingenile nje bandisenika i-code ethi ke ngoku abantu bazandivotela. Then okay, ndicela abantu abandivotele bathi mandibasondele eshort insert eyi-1.
Yeah.
Just to uba babone uba lento endiyibhalayo ndabasendele. After ndibasendele babuyela kum and said unevotes, so unevotes ezininzi kum.
Yeah.
And we are doing well. I was like, okay, should le nto iyasebenza. So nami ndabaseleka ngoku, yabo.
Yeah.
Ndicela abantu babandivote bavote. So ibingentoni ingathi ibingaze ibinge-12 or 13 zikaDisemba.
Yeah.
So bayenza live.
Yeah.
And beningenadatha. One.
Yeah.
Ibukelwa abanye abantu. Hayi mani kube khona into ake ndizame idatha ke ndibona uba inoba andiwinanga or something. Mani bangigqiba nje ungena bebisa igama lami.
Wow.
So igama lami phaa ibingasokuveliswa. I was using i-stage name, which is Unontle, because bandazi kakhulu ngoNontle.
Yeah.
Because i-diary yami, my personal diary, bandazi nje Unontle. So abantu becinga uba ndinguNontle.
Yeah.
And then after that they called me. Babuza uba okay, imali yakho singakufakela. Ndibroke ngelo xesha mos. Ndathi hayi ifake yangena 2.5 ngoko nangoko. And then again they sent a trophy.
Yeah.
Afterwards, yeah.
Waziva njani nje uwin i-award?
Yona ndibalulekile. Bendijama izitrato zonke kahle kahle babona uba guys ndiwinile. And abanye abantu bengakholelwa, bakholelwe ukuba babone la trophy.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, that is fascinating. That is fascinating. And now that was 2020 December,
yes.
And now it's 2021. You are a published book. Ne? How do you feel now to touch ne incwadi yakho ebhalwe nguwe ngokuyithinte kanjena physically? You know?
It feels like a dream.
Yeah.
But again, into yenzeka i-reality. And iyandibonisa futhi uba ndisaya phambili khona pho ndiyakhona.
Yeah.
Ziziqalelo ukuve makuthiwa urhobile ngoku impumelelo.
Eh.
Urhobile ngoku ngenile ngoku.
Yeah.
Ndiyaphambili. I-award ndiyifumene ngo-2020. It was 2020, 37.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, then now zithini injongo zakho njengoba sewubhale leni incwadi usazosibhalana ezininzi na zithini injongo zakho ne?
Injongo zami. As i-author ngoku.
Yeah.
Not i-author,
Yes.
professional author.
Yeah.
As i-author, as a writer. Injongo zami kukuba ndikhuphe ezincwadi.
Yeah.
Incwadi ezawufundwa nasesikolweni.
Yeah.
Because incwadi zami azithagethi abantu abanye leseyithi uthageta abantwana abancinci, ama-teenagers. No,
Yes.
zi-includa wonke umuntu.
Yeah.
So itarget yami injongo zami ukuba ngenye imini maybe ndibhale something ezawuvela nase-TV.
Yeah.
Kuthiwe nasi story and i-write yakhona uVeliswa.
Wow. That's impressive, ne? And you know most ukuthi ufanele uphuphe and amaphupha ayenzeka, ne? There's nothing impossible, ne, if you dream, ne? So keep believing in your dreams, ne? Dreams do come true. Wow, that's fascinating. Incwadi yakho kanene ngoku isafumaneka apha kwi-publisher nakuwe, ne? You know, abantu baseMonfrey bazoyithola eMonfrey, eJoburg bayofumana eJoburg, lusikisiki iyazofumaneka, ne?
Abangaphandle 60 rand, 200 incwadi, 60 rand kupost.
Yeah. Okay, thank you ke vegetable, ne? I call you a vegetable, ne? Since ndaqala uthetha naye efonini, ne? I started calling her a vegetable because she's Veliswa. I call all vegetables about Veliswa, ne?
Mina ndokubiza Themba lami, awufundi ukubiza.
Hey, udala nisuka lo muntu endibiza Themba lakhe, andifuni ukubizwa ngeThemba. Okay, now I just want to change the topic a little bit, because I want to talk about the Teen Authors Book Initiative, a program eqalwe ndim phaya ngoDecember after ngoNovember abantwana bam ukwazi nothina publish incwadi zabo ezincwadi was within nokwazi nonansi no-Memoirs of a Teen zipublishwe ngonyana bam abandiname publisher yam after their names, ne? So baye bandi-inspire ke nabo ukuba ke mandidevelophe iprogram ebizwa ngo-Teen Authors Book Initiative endifuna ichukumise ithethe amabali ipromote amabali ase-Afrika, ne? So this Teen Authors Book Initiative, it's called the Africa Teen Authors Book Initiative. It's the idea that I polished in December. In December, I was busy trying to create even the platform where kids are going to submit their own stories. So December, January, I've been working and polishing this idea. I believe in having a dream and walk my dream and not delay my dream. So I started working on my idea in December 2020 and January 2021, and I started implementing it on the 1st of February 2021. Ndithetha nje ngoku, ne? Stories of kids from Nigeria, from Lesotho, from Zimbabwe are coming, even Ghana. I'm waiting some stories, and Malawi, I'm waiting for other stories that are coming for this Teen Authors Book Initiative. These stories will form part of the edited, published book of anthology that will be available in July. Ne? Our deadline was going to be on the 7th of this month, 7th of April, but we extended it on request of a Ghanaian Teen Authors Book Initiative. So now the deadline is on the 21 of March. I mean April, yes. Then on the 21 of May, we'll be announcing the outstanding stories that are written by teenagers. And then on the 21 of July, the stories will be published and released. And like now, no, theme for 2021 is African teens in the COVID-19 era. As you know that it's a relevant topic since we are going through COVID as the world is going through this pandemic, you know. And this will assist the future generation to understand what we went through in Africa, how the teens felt during that time, you know. And this Teen Authors Book Initiative, we've got my pillars, my founding pillars are, which is to promote writing and reading of African stories, even build social cohesion. promoting Pan-Africanism, you know. We want to be the catalyst to let Africa tell her own stories. As you know, that Rome was not built in one day. At least this year we managed to reach about 7 countries this year, but we are planning this thing to reach the entire Africa, and we believe that it will impact the lives of African people. Storytelling is born in Africa, is born of us. It is important to tell our own unique stories. We must be the ones that are telling our own stories, not to wait others to tell our own stories. So this is very close to my heart, I must say. And we are going to localize it. We are going to take it to schools. We are going to take it in everywhere, because storytelling, it's not supposed to be anywhere. It's in the people. We'll take it where there are people, where there are youth, where are the teens. Where we are going to take this initiative all over Africa. Yes, we don't have support yet, because we don't have sponsors. I did this without the funding, without any institution that is doing marketing for us. But we're just doing it because we believe that a burning desire knows no limitation, as Napoleon Hill's words. Noguti, we need to, if you have a dream, you must not sleep with your dream. Dreams are born like a child. If you're carrying a dream, your dream does not make you sleep well. Your dream is just a mere dream. But if your dream makes you not sleep, that will be a dream that will happen, you know. And I believe in this dream. This is my African dream. My African dream is to see an Africa, is to build an Africa who tells her own stories. That is my own dream, you know. So ndicela nisisupport and make sure that kids ziyakwazi to enter this program, because this is not a competition, this is a program, you know, so that African teens are not busy, these that are not adding value in their lives. We need to keep our kids busy. We need to build Africa that has a great future. So now, when we are able to unite African teens through storytelling, imagine what kind of Africa that we are building. We are building an Africa that is united, an Africa that works together. These are the future leaders. We need to invest in them.